So Dan, I got another question, then I'm gonna let you go. So you can have children, and you won't. Can you have children?
Yeah, I just can't feel it. I can still shoot the club up, but I can't feel it.
What is that?
So how many? So how many children do you want?
He over there counting. To be honest with you, I do want a lot of kids, but I'd rather be in the financial position to do that, and I'd rather have the woman who take motherhood seriously. Right. That's the main thing.
Yeah. D. Dan, how are you, sir?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Doing well. Doing well.
What's up? What's up?
What you gonna add to this conversation, sir?
Y'all, I don't know what to start from. Y'all that touch on so many different things and different when it come to quote unquote dating. You know, so I don't know what to start from.
We already know you said you're going to get a wife before you have children, and you haven't put yourself, you just recently got back on the dating scene. I think that's what you told me the other day.
Yeah. So, so I'm more of a tradition. I'm more of a traditional dude, but I'm a thinker too, though. So I make logical decisions. I make strategic moves. I ain't doing no dating app though. I ain't doing that. No,
you got to try Bumble, man. You know they gotta message you first. It's cool.
No, I mean, well, for one, there's a reason why I don't do the dating app. Now I tried to do the sliding the chick's DM when I first got paralyzed and all that, but that ain't my cup of tea. I rather.
And so y'all see the brother, obviously, the clip I played earlier about what he's talking about and what y'all read in the title. The brother's paralyzed from the chest down, man. And he's not letting that get him down. He's still out there shooting his shot on the random. And he's still getting dates. So it's no excuse. And the confidence in this brother, for him to be able to do that after the fact, it says a lot about him, man. But let's get back to it and let him talk.
Just see a woman walking down the street or in a place of business and scroll my chair toward and get at her. I ain't with that dating app stuff. I ain't doing all that. That's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my energy.
And bro is in the field. That's another thing. He not doing the dating apps. Bro is in these fields getting it. You know, out in these fields, direct cold approach.
And then I feel like that ain't no confidence. That ain't no confidence shit. So I just rather you know what I'm saying?
So how's it working for you though? How many dates you been on? How many dates you went on in 2021?
Shoot. Over 10.
And what you doing? You're not dating with intentions?
I'm dating with intentions, but if it ain't right, then it ain't right then. You know?
Okay. Are you vetting? Did you hear Lauren's list about vetting? She gave some really good pointers. Are you doing these things?
Yeah, of course I'm vetting, but so I'm surprised I've been on that many dates because for one, I'm paralyzed. So a lot of women,
how you getting to the dates, bro?
You
say you paralyzed?
A man right here, wow. He said, how you getting to the dates, bro? It's just how he said that. And just the fact that because I don't normally hear this, but dude right here, he's so confident, man. He's so confident with it, like, yo, he is not letting this should go for anybody. He is not letting it stop him. And that it kind of makes me feel bad because I don't approach a lot of some women that I should. And he is just the fact this brother is in a wheelchair and he's doing this. And for you guys who are, and I can't even knock you guys, but I do shoot my shot. But for those of you guys who say I'm just not approaching at all, this brother don't care and he's still getting dates.
How you get them? Like where did you meet these people at?
On the streets. So I meet them out. I go everywhere. I still go out to bars. Well, I don't drink or smoke or anything, but like if me and my guys go out to kick it, or I'm with a group of friends, or I'm going to restaurants. I always go to restaurants, so I always I'm always moving around, so I don't let my situation get the best of me. So I'm always getting out the house doing something.
Right.
So before I had to do that, I had to relearn how to do everything for myself over again. So I could be more independent. So now, since I'm out, you know what I'm saying, dating or whatever the case may be, you know, a lot of women get very uncomfortable because I'm paralyzed. That's really what that is. And
You don't tell them beforehand? You kind of just let them figure it out when...
No, I'm an honest dude. I let them know in the door. Listen, I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed from the chest down. I let them know the whole thing. And they ask me certain questions like, and the first thing they ask me, do your lick work?
Right. That is important.
Yeah, they gonna ask that. Even chicks that slide in my DM, that's the first thing they're gonna ask. They're gonna ask, can you still feel your...
Buddies say they sliding in his guys. Buddy D-Dan, the homie's name is D-Dan. They sliding in his DMs. Cause dude got that je ne sais quoi, as he said. This brother got confidence. They sliding in his DMs, asking him, does the little man work for a living? You feel me? Does the little man work for a living? They want to know.
So I don't lie about that.
What?
Can you fake? I don't want to say it on her podcast. You know,
I don't want you to say it on my podcast because I can't believe what kind of woman is that asking that type of question. Is she not
a wife?
Look,
Wait, that's
the problem right there.
That's what we're trying to get to, D-Dan, is if you dating with intention, you want your wife asking you on in the DMs or off rip, does your thing work or not?
Yeah, about your leg. No, say it right, Lauren, about your leg. Come on.
I ain't want to say that on our podcast though, you know. So I just talking in code words. So I should just say they basically asked, do your dick still work? That's you know.
Yeah, I like the code in that. Listen, you probably rolled up on her talking about what's up, bro.
No,
I mean, look on the streets. Listen, well, here's the thing. Well, on the streets, I do approach women. I don't have a problem approaching women because a lot of women, actually how I get my foot in the door with these type of women, because a lot of women say, hey, for you to be paralyzed, you still come up and shoot your shot and lay your leg down, because a lot of dudes will shoot up in a DM and then they see them face to face. Then they say, oh, I saw you, but they didn't approach the woman. I say, man, what type of shit is that? I come from a...
Bro, speaking facts. And women will respect that, the confidence. Even a brother in a wheelchair that's doing that, you never know. It's women that I know of that are with brothers that are in wheelchairs. It's women that I've come across that you see them, they're with a brother in a wheelchair. No matter what your handicap or disability, you never know. Because we tend to put women up on these pedestals that we think that we can't get them, or she'll never talk to me. When not sometimes that woman that you don't talk to wants you to talk to her if she sees you. Sometimes you never know, man. You never know. But we invent these scenarios in our minds and say she won't do that. And this brother, he done did away with all that. If what he's saying is true, he's done away with all. I don't have nothing to lose. Remember my man used to say that all the time. He's like, man, you don't have nothing to lose. Most women aren't going to bite your head off is what you guys are thinking. You guys are scared that your pride's going to get hurt if she turns you down. Brother right here don't got nothing. He got 10 dates. That's almost one for every month. Last year. How many he smutted? That's different. You know what I'm saying? But hey, take that for example. Another thing he said, which I think is very important. A lot of you guys, you'll hop in her DM, but you see her out and about. Like he said, you scared to talk to her, or you'll see her, then you'll message her when you'll see her and say, I just saw you such and such, instead of shooting your shot, man. So yeah, don't do that, man. Don't be on that type of time.
Different lifestyle. So I don't
stopping nothing around here. I feel you.
Okay.
So that you know, I'm in Chicago, so we don't get down. I don't do that internet stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Dan, listen, I'm gonna have to let you go, but before I let you go, I want you to tell me one thing. You meet all these women, you getting all these days. I need to know what that rap about. I need to know that line you putting on. What you saying to them when you first meet them?
No, I introduce myself, tell them my name, and we just chop it up.
No.
I don't have a line. I don't have a line what I say. I just be me.
You don't need no line. You don't need no line when you that guy.
I don't need no. Listen.
You just told us. You just told us that they get a little intimidated by, I'm assuming, the wheelchair. So there's something in between meeting and intimidating. So what is it that intimidates them about you?
Well, for one, I'm very open and honest. I'm blunt about things that I say, and it's of course it's the wheel. Well, of course it's the wheelchair too, because like again, and I actually had women that told me this, like, hey, I never had a guy approach me in a wheelchair, and you actually show more confidence than the guy that's walking, more than the guy that's walking. So,
fellas, what's your excuse? This man is speaking facts, and it's outside the disability. I can't say that enough. Brother speaking facts, and women, you'll hear, if you ever have a conversation with a woman outside of that, women will tell you this. Like, and I'm not saying some women lie, but some women just don't get approached. But it'll take a brother like this that'll come across her path, that'll make her smile, or make her feel like somebody, or give that thing a heartbeat, as I like to say. And that changes her whole day. So, bro, you guys don't got no excuse, man.
But I guess what she's saying is, what are you saying that's confident? Aside from going up to the person, like, what are you saying to her that's captivating?
I'm just being myself. So whatever event we at,
just be you. Most authentic. Just be you. You don't have to memorize nothing. You don't have to do all these other lines. You don't have to worry about messing up. You just be you. Like he said, that's the most important. That's how you attract the most women, just being you.
You know, we just chop it up.
D-Dan, shoot your shot. It's me. I'm in the club.
Yeah.
What we doing? What you saying to me?
I'm so with you.
I'm just.
I want to know what I need to be looking for. You sound like you smooth. You've been on 10 days, sir, and it's the 19th of January. I have been on 0, and it's the 19th of January. So I'm trying to see what you want and what.
I just come up to you, introduce myself, let you know my name, and next thing you know, where we at, then we just spark up. I just spark up a conversation. So it's no special line, no special saying, or I'm just me. This is how I am. This is how saying, meet and talk to different women. Now you do have, of course I'm in Chicago, so you have some women who know me from Facebook. Probably see me post pictures on Facebook, be me in the chair, say, "Oh, I sent you before. I sent you on Facebook," or "I sent you make a lot of funny status on Facebook," or it all depends. So I don't have a special line. Then if I'm feeling you, I'm gonna ask you, hey, listen, maybe on your off day or something, hey, let me go and treat y'all for brunch or dinner or something.
Okay, there you go. That's it.
Yeah,
okay.
It's coming.
Hold on.
Y'all done heard me say that. That's my line, right? That's the line I got. It ain't even a line. It's just like, yo, you see how I'm pointing at the screen on here?
Yeah. So they do ask a lot of questions. They do ask, like, hey, why you in the wheelchair? Because it's often you don't see too many young guys in the wheelchair. So of course that be the question they ask, like, hey, what happened to you? And I'm open about it. So I tell them what happened and how I got in the situation. And they ask, hey, this is a chance you may walk again. And I told them, like, I could accept the fact that I may not get a chance to walk again, but at the same time, I'm doing the research because there's so much technology out here. So when I'm talking and they hear the confidence in my voice, because most guys that's disabled, who got disabled some point in time in their life, not the people who's born disabled, that's different, but people who got disabled, a lot of them be like, well, a lot of them, their spirit be broke. I ain't one of them.
So you did say you were looking for a wife, right?
Yeah, I'm looking to be married one day.
And do you want an older woman or a younger woman?
As long as the woman don't have no kids. I'd rather prefer a woman with no kids.
What your list look like? Gosh. So no.
Even bro say he don't want no single moms. Even bro say I don't want no single moms. As long as she don't got no kids.
I don't have a big list. If I'm gonna marry a woman, I'd rather prefer a woman with no kids. Now I'm not saying I wouldn't date a woman with kids. I just say I'd rather marry a woman who don't have no kids because I don't have any children, and I would like to be the first guy to get access to her room. That's the precious thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't want the well, I'm not gonna get into
that. The homie answered your question too.
He's not trying to be no stepdaddy. I feel you, D-Dan.
Yeah, I don't take number two. See, I grew up with a stepfather, and then on top of that, my mom, and the women in my family, they gave
Bro, laying it down why you don't date single moms, because you come first, and in that situation, hey, you coming second to those kids, man.
Be able to say, hey, you should never be subjugated being number two. That's the outlook. So
confidence, you got it, D-Dan.
Yeah, Bethany said
you don't need no line.
Yeah, I don't need no line.
You don't need no line. I never use lines. Like it's not.
So and then a lot of women too.
No,
I ain't gonna lie to you. Some women, and I do get turned down. So I'm not gonna sit here and flaunt about that. So I handle rejection very well. I don't get offended because
Florence. You from Memphis, bro?
No, not from Chicago.
You from the Shire? Okay, we talk the same there. Okay.
You see how you said that? Nah, man, I'm from the Shire. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. We say flawed. We don't say it no more. We used to say it like back in the 90s, flawed or whatever. But let's continue.
Yeah, I'm from my West, but
yeah.
No, trust me, I get turned down, or you know what I'm saying. But I take that shit for what it is, so. Because some women feel like they're not comfortable. Like, it was a woman that recently who I just met, probably like a month ago. And she was actually feeling the conversation because me and her was chopping it up. So she's a mental health therapist. She worked in a mental health facility. And we was chopping it up, but then, and I would say, hey, well, I was trying to treat her out. Then when that day came, I'm glad I didn't went forward to it because she probably would have sent me off. And she basically said, hey, I'm not comfortable. And she actually kept it so 100 with me. And she basically said, hey, I'm not comfortable going out in public with a guy in a wheelchair.
Oh.
I don't feel that's I'd rather just be honest with you and tell you straight up. Now, I didn't get upset. Now, some of my people or my family members, they got upset at that she said that. But I'm saying, well, I'm going to get upset with it for. She told me, she kept it honest with me.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I got another question, then I'm gonna let you go. So you can have children, and you won't. Can you have children?
Yeah, I just can't feel it. I can still shoot the club up, but I can't feel it.
So how many? So how many children do you want?
He over there counting.
To be honest with you, I do want a lot of kids, but I'd rather be in the financial position to do that. And I'd rather have the woman who take motherhood seriously. Right. That's the main thing.
Very good. Well, listen.
Because because being a father and being that head of the household, that's some shit I've been taught my whole life though. So that's something I take seriously. So,
Well, don't give up on her. Keep vetting, and you're going to find that perfect woman that does all those things for you.
Oh, no, I don't believe in giving up, because if I was giving up, I won't be as confident. I'd have been like the rest of the cast that's who's physically disabled and making complaints. Real niggas don't make complaints.
There you go. Thank you so much, Dan, for being here. And look, keep coming back, and thank you for coming up.
All right, it was nice. It was nice talking to y'all, and
you too.
Enjoy y'all platform.
Thank you.
So, fellas, man, I wanted to do this video just to show y'all. Like I said, I've seen stuff similar, but I think this brother's story needs to be, whether this video goes viral or not, or it reaches to the masses, or it just reaches out to a few of you brothers to get it in your head that, yo, it's never over, man. It's never over. Even this, that's so, y'all need, just listen to this every morning before you, if have it playing in your mind. Remember this brother right here. When you get scared or nervous, or you feel like you having a bad day, you know what I'm saying? Or things aren't going right, or these women, blah, blah, blah. This brother right here, he's still bagging them. And it sounds like he's still shooting clubs up as well, you know, and all is well, man. It seems jovial, happy person, and he has a positive outlook on life, and he's manifesting that and making it happen, man. So, bros, shoot your shot, man, regardless. Just remember this brother. Implement that 5-second rule. Remember this brother. Let what he's saying replay in your mind. And just keep it going, man. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Cali and Linktree to book that one-on-one with yours truly. Follow me on Instagram. Listen, man, purchase all of my books and merch. Subscribe to my backup channel. And with that being said, guys, this is wisdom. Peace be upon you all. Mercy and blessings of the Almighty. We'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.